One of the most important things to remember when you are learning English is that you are not the first person in the world to learn English. Your situation is not as unique as you like to think it is. If you have a question about English, somebody else has already had that question. There are probably no questions that you will think of in your life about English that have not been asked before. So pretty much every question that you have about English has an answer on the internet. So if you have a question, you can type that question into Google and Google will give you an answer. Now you can also ask me your questions, and I'm happy to help you. I love reading your questions. But I'm a human. Sometimes I don't have time to answer all of your questions, especially if it's a question that I have already answered many times before. So what I really recommend doing is before you ask me a question, ask your question to Google. If you want to know what's the difference between a tortoise and a turtle, first of all, that's not even an English question, that's a biology question. So I might not know the answer anyways. But type the question into Google. Google, what's the difference between a tortoise and a turtle? And Google will give you many answers, many correct and useful answers. And if you don't understand any of them, then you should probably ask me. But usually you can ask a question to Google and Google will give you a good answer that should be easy to understand. If you want to know how to pronounce penguin, you just go on Google and you type in how to pronounce penguin. And Google will give you many links where you can read about the word penguin and also listen to the pronunciation of the word. So please ask me your questions, but please also remember that the internet is available to you. The internet is free. The internet is faster than I am, and the internet knows more than I do. So if you want my opinion on something or you want me to explain it to you in a special way, yeah, then ask me your question. But I don't want you to feel like you need me. I want you to understand that because you have the internet, you have Google, you already have all of the tools that you need. And if for some reason I don't answer one of your questions, just check on Google.